I guess I was just kind of thinking about the fact that because of the kind of long-term nature of podcasts and kind of YouTube content is that people might be coming to this at all stages, and it might be someone's very recent in their loss. Can we just go over some very basic kind of what to do's, like if you have lost a baby or a child and then you're sort of home? Like, what do you do practically? How do you begin to think about arranging funerals if kind of baby was at a stage where that needs to happen? Like, how do you do these practical things? How do you arrange time off with work if this is all planned and not as expected? Could you guide us through that a little bit, Kara?
Yeah, I think it's worth acknowledging. In a way, this is a really hard question to answer because it will depend a lot on the circumstance of the loss, so how early the loss was in terms of how entitled someone is to leave, whether or not they're having a service, whether they choose to have a funeral for their baby, whether they have a bereavement midwife, so and what service that bereavement midwife offers. So a lot of hospitals will have a bereavement midwife, some will arrange funerals for people and will kind of really help with that side of things. Others it's left for them to do, or people choose to do. So the circumstances vary quite a lot. I do have on my website, there's a series of free resources for people. There's one about supporting colleagues or supporting friends or family members. There is one for people who are recently bereaved about these kind of first steps, like thinking about maybe you've just found out and you haven't even given birth yet. Like, how on earth do you approach this next step of, it's very unusual for anybody to have a C-section, to give birth to a baby when they found out that they've passed, because there's no medical kind of need for that. And so generally people have to go through the process of giving birth. So there is tips on there, things that might kind of help with that. There's things that help with practicalities, how to cope with that loss. So there's lots of different things in there depending on the stage and how involved people want to be and the circumstances. Some people might have lost a baby after birth, and again, the circumstances really do change. So there is a guide on there that approaches lots of those things, but if you have a more specific question, I'm happy to answer it. But I feel like there's lots of different answers for lots of different circumstances that makes that really difficult to give a straight answer.
To watch the whole episode, head to YouTube, where I am Dr Marianne Trent, or wherever you get your podcasts, search for the Aspiring Psychologist Podcast.